Hello and welcome to a new week of Climbing Daily. On today's show we're talking with filmmaker Iara Lee about her upcoming film K2 and the Invisible Footmen. After the release of the Everest film earlier this year, the mainstream media has really tagged on to greater range climbing. This new film from Iara hopes to explain what it feels like to be part of the community that serves these big expeditions.
My name is Iara Lee. I'm from Brazil, Korean parents, and I'm an activist, filmmaker, and philanthropist. I just finished this film, K2 and the Invisible Footmen in Pakistan. I spent the whole year in Pakistan filming the porters and their journey.
हाइट ज़्यादा है इसलिए पोर्टरों एक दो मर गया.
And since I'm a filmmaker activist, I always try to give voice to the voiceless. I thought it would be a lot more sensical to actually report on the porters. I spent almost a whole month with them up in the mountains and then with their families back in Skardu and Ascoli, and it was just an amazing experience.
The porters have superhuman strength. They carry the load and they just move on.
No picture with the women.
Porters, they have a very hard life, but they're very humorous, so I thought it was very important to show this other facet too, because they're resilient. We are not complaining in the film. We are showing their plight, but we are showing with humor, and we are also showing another side of Pakistan that most people don't know. It was my first time doing a high altitude film, and it was so hard too. Carrying lenses, tripods, and cameras, so I even hired 2 cameramen because I thought maybe one would collapse, so I would have a backup. So it was a very, very beautiful process, a participatory filmmaking process, and the climbers donated their footage knowing that they were not the stars of the film. It was a film about the porters. They were just so resilient and strong. For that, they go in their flip-flops. We have high technology gear, warm sleeping bags, and they're with their plastic shoes, and they have like very little, warm lodging, and they just fly through these glaciers, and it was just a very humbling experience to spend time with them, the real heroes of K2.
Thanks Iara, we're super excited to see the full film. That's all from today's show, but check back tomorrow when we've got some Icelandic ice climbing.